I haven't got the little play button in the middle of the YouTube window. So that doesn't mean we're not live and
Uh,
I'm just talking nonsense to people watching, but we'll find out in a minute.
we're all
Yeah, there
good.
we go. We've
Yeah.
got the play button in the middle, so I think we are live.
Yes,
Welcome,
we are.
everyone. Yes, we are. Welcome to Zoomdown Season 5, Episode 3. It's lovely to have you. 25 people watching at the moment, so that's a good number. Yes, I hope everyone had a nice weekend. Rachel and I went to Go Ape in Wendover Woods, so it was nice to drive past RAF Halton, where I was nearly 30 years ago now. Yeah, so we were climbing trees and going along zip wires, doing Tarzan swings. And I don't know if anyone's ever been, but the harnesses sit in quite an uncomfortable position. Yeah, so yeah, when you're swinging into the cargo net, it's not fun. So I declined the second one and took the longer way around. But no, that was great. Still aching a bit and covered in bruises now, but yeah, recovering. But yeah, that was
Harness
fun.
was horrible enough for a woman. I dread to think what it was like for a man.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. The whole thing was fun, but that wasn't fun. Anyway, evening Beachy, how are you doing?
Evening, yeah, brilliant. There won't be any noises coming from my microphone tonight that will disturb anybody. So, yeah,
That's
all tip top.
disappointing. Cool.
Just got to
And
know, is it just mine that's blurry? I've got it playing live on the iPad in front of me. It's all blurry. I don't know if that's just my stream.
It's all good here.
Okay.
I
Probably
think it's
because we're
just
all
you,
on the
Rach.
Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yeah. Our poor little Sky Wi-Fi is really struggling at the moment, but we'll make the best of it. Anyway, evening champ, MSR, how are you
Hello.
feeling?
Yeah, generally okay. Survived a 12-hour train journey back from Munich without dying much, but yeah,
Nice.
overall okay.
How's our friend Squeaky?
Mouse was okay when I left him. Given that I hadn't been well shortly after we finished on the Thursday, I'll leave that to your imagination. He was very understanding, helped a lot. But
Cool.
yes, but I got back all right and died when I got into bed back in Brum. But yeah, otherwise okay.
Was winning
Back
on
up.
Zoomdown that exciting that it just destroyed your immune system?
Quite potentially. I don't know. I don't know.
Or mouse.
Um,
It was mouse probably. But
one of the two. I'm speculating on nothing. But no, it's nice to be back into some routine, he says, having spent most of the day being insulted by children for his hairline. But hey ho.
welcome to my world. Your first opponent is someone we know and love. He's part of the best countdown couple. Sorry, Adam and Coral. Sorry, me and Rachel. It's Dave Ryan. How are you doing this evening?
But don't forget the Mills is as well. I'm doing all right,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm doing fine. Much better than I was on Friday when I went for a bike ride with Susie. She's doing this charity bike ride. And for her last long training run, she asked me to go with her. And I thought, 50 miles, I can do that. But I didn't. I did it, but it hurt. I was a bit ruined for Saturday.
Yikes. Yeah, that,
Fine
that
now,
doesn't
though.
sound mm, doesn't sound like fun, but it might be fun to some people.
Some of it
We'll
was
see if
fun,
it's
but the bits towards the end were a bit, it dragged a bit.
yeah, I can imagine.
Hey.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh dear.
Ironically,
Anyway,
that would be more true if he were.
yeah, yeah. There are various stages of beard.
Mm,
I think if you
yes.
put BG and Rach on one side and then MSR on the other, and you've got my feeble attempt, and then yeah, it kind of gets better as we go along. Which brings me on to our third person, contestant of the evening. So Trevor McCohen, that's the right pronunciation, I hope. But it's lovely to welcome you to Zoom Down. Thank you for stepping in. How are you feeling?
Oh, good. Yeah. It was a bank holiday in Ireland yesterday, so in that weird place where you're not sure if it's Monday or Tuesday, and at least you're 2 days into the week, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, May is nice for bank holidays, and also took a few days holiday as well. So I didn't know what was happening throughout May, and it's difficult when you're trying to squeeze 5 days worth of work into a 3 day week. It's tough, but yeah, the days off are always nice. But Anyway, yeah, welcome. Thank you for coming to play. And yeah, that's enough nattering from me. I think people are here to watch MSR and Dave play. So why don't we get cracking? MSR, you are player one, so you get the first pick of the letters.
Best of luck, Dave. I will
Best of
start with full confidence, please.
Yeah, good luck,
Okie
guys.
dokie. Good luck.
Is-
M, T, D, and N,
One vowel
E,
and another.
O,
And another.
that's I,
And another.
that's A.
And a final vowel, please.
Final vowel, which is another E. Off you go. Okay, that's time up. MSR?
8.
8. And Dave?
8 for me as well.
Okay, samesies. MSR, what's yours?
Dominate.
And Dave?
Nematode.
Very nice. Cool. 2 nice 8s there. Beachy, anything more?
What have we got? I have typed in the wrong selection. Let me. Sorry.
There was a less nice 8 there. The other one was dementia.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dementia.
Can you not be a dominatee if you're someone who's dominated?
Yes. I don't know if it's a valid word, but yes.
Think not.
Yes, well, you can have that. No, you can't have that. Cool. 8 points apiece. Easy peasy. Into round 2. And
Great
Dave,
stuff.
you are picking the letters.
I'll go start with 4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Classic. F, S, N, and P. O, U, and E.
Another vowel, please.
That's I.
And a consonant.
And to finish, N. Good luck. Okay. Dave?
7.
7 and MSR.
7.
7. Dave, what's yours?
Pension.
Pension. And
Try funnies.
funnies. That's what I had. I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, they were the 2 7s on offer. Pension and funnies. Yeah, fantastic. There was nothing more. Yeah, a lot of 6s. But yeah, that was those 2 were the only 7s. Yeah.
Cool. I find as I'm getting older, people make funnies about me drawing my pension. So
Yeah, I knew there was going to be a link there.
Yeah.
Well done making that about you and not me.
That wouldn't be very polite of me, would it, Dave? Cool. All right, 15 each. Into round 3. MSR numbers, please.
3 of each, please.
3 of each. I think that was. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Your 3 smalls are 10, 4, and 9. And your 3 larges 75, 100, and 50. And your target for this first numbers round is going to be 302. Okay, off you go. I think that was fairly simple. MSR?
Yeah, 3 or 2.
Dave?
To embarrass you now by saying I've not got it, but I have. Yeah.
You'll embarrass me at some point, I'm sure. MSR, Rach, you've got the board, haven't you? Rach is going to write out the solution.
Do I need to write this one out, or is this not even going to bother?
This is probably not going to bother. Sorry, MSR, go for it.
Yeah, 75 fours, 100 over 50, add on.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And Dave?
That's surprisingly what I did as well. Would you like to see?
Yes. We trust you, but show us anyway, because there might be some people watching who don't. Perfect.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. No problems there. So 25 plays 25. Good stuff. MSR, your letters, please.
I'll start with.
No, it's Dave's. Sorry, it's Dave's.
Of course,
live TV. What are you going to do? Dave, it's your letters.
Well, just for continuity's sake, because you said I'll start with 4. I'll start with 4. Confident, please.
Go for it. S, R, T, and C.
And 3 vowels.
E, I, and another E.
Another vowel.
That's O.
And a consonant.
And to finish, a W. Off you go. Mr. Ryan, what have you got?
8.
8. MSR.
8 as well.
Nice. Dave, what's yours?
Coteries.
Oh, very nice. MSR.
And esoteric.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
I didn't realise those two had anagram of each other.
Yeah. Brilliant. Esoteric and coteries were the 2 8s on offer. Esoteric, it's an adjective. It means intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number of people. So basically like my obsession with the countdown clock, but yeah.
Yeah. And the other one?
Yeah, coteries. So coteries, yeah. It's the plural of coterie. It's a small group of people with shared interests or tastes. So
again,
yeah, very similar definitions there, yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful.
All right.
Awesome. Well done both. 33-33 as we go into round 5, and it's definitely MSR's letters this time.
You sure? 4 consonants, please.
Git. R, L, Y, and S.
Let me just refresh because my internet is awful. Right, I'll go for a vowel, please.
A.
And another.
O.
And another.
I.
And a consonant.
H.
And a final consonant, please.
And lastly, R. Off you go. And that's time. MSR?
7.
Dave?
I'll have to try 7 then.
Oh. MSR, what's yours?
Herolas.
Okay, nice. And Dave?
Horily. Hoarily.
Ooh.
Both fine. Yeah, both fantastic. Herolas is the definition I've got up on my computer. It's a rare antelope native to Kenya and Somalia, and it has a yellowish brown coat. Alternative name is Hunter's Hartebeest, spelt Hartebeast. A few other 7s. There was Horsily and Sorrily. But yeah, 7 was the best again.
More silly.
Sorrily in the chat. Sailor in the chat. Horsely.
Yeah, Horsely's one of them. Yeah.
Lovely. Cool. All right. Well, still all square, which is pretty much the theme so far for this series. 40-40. And Mr. Ryan, it's your first selection of the numbers.
I think I'll just go one large, please.
Okay, no shame in that. 5 smalls. 6, 2, 1, 6, and another 2. The large number is 75. Target for this round is 993. Good luck. Potential banana skin. Dave?
I think I've got 995.
995. MSR?
995 not written down.
Okay. MSR, I'm going to ask you to go first, and Rach has got the board.
Okay, so 6 times 2, add
Oh,
1.
can I just say I've not written mine down completely properly. So I've written down what I did, kind of, but I've not written all the numbers in. So
All right.
Yeah,
Both take 10 seconds to give it a scribble down now, and then we'll be safe.
So that's
Okay.
let's see what I've done there. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Cool. Happy?
Because I thought I was going to be reading out first. You know,
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Go for it, MSR.
6 by 2, add 1 is 13.
Okay, slow it down so Rach can write it.
Sorry.
Get you on my board. So 6 times 2, add 1, 13.
75 plus 2 is 77.
2 plus 77.
Multiply those two should give you, I think, 1001, and then take 6.
13, 26 said, yep, 1001. And take 6.
7 points for the vicar.
That's what I did. The first time around, I'd just written 13 instead. I thought I'd better explain how I got the 13. Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
I am more than happy with both of those. Now on to Miss Montgomery. Was that possible?
The best was one away. There are only 3 solutions. The one I did was 75 by 2 for 150, minus 6, minus 2, and then times 7 from the 6 head one.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to write that out, but
well, you've gone through it now, but maybe next time.
yeah, I realised after I said it.
No, it's fine. We're still learning. You know, it's all good. All good. Cool. That was 7 points each. Now it's 47-47 as we go into round 7. All the 7s. And MSR, it's back to you for letters.
4 consonants, please.
4. G, P, D, and another G.
Vowel.
E.
And another.
O.
And another.
A.
And another.
U.
And a final vowel, please.
And lastly, I. 30 seconds. And that's your time. MSR.
6.
Dave.
You're not going to believe this. 6.
Imagine that. MSR, what's yours?
Daegu, whatever.
Yeah. Dave.
Just in case Susie's watching, Engaged. She'll know why.
Little private joke there. Cool. 6 and 6. Beachy?
Yeah, 6 was the best you could do. So obviously Dago, yeah, gauged. There was pigged, pugged, pogged, gadgy, and doggy.
Aw.
Spelled
I thought that's
Digo.
what. Yeah,
Sorry.
sorry. I thought that's what the joke was going to be. I thought Dave was going to say doggy.
Susie will know what that means. Whoa, no, this is a family show.
All right.
Let's move on. 53,
Yes,
please. 53. Mr. Ryan, it's your letters.
Okay, 4 consonants, please.
W, T, S, and N.
A vowel,
A,
another vowel,
I,
and another vowel,
O,
and another vowel,
E,
and a consonant.
and final T. 30 seconds. And that's your lot, Dave
8.
and MSR.
There's a 7. Station.
Station. Dave, what's this 8?
Now I'm worried that towniest is wrong.
Ooh. Beachy, what's the verdict?
Was that towniest, Dave?
Yeah.
All right. Towniest isn't there, unfortunately.
Oh, bugger.
Unlucky.
But tawniest with the A is. That was one of the
Oh,
two
God.
eights.
I know that's what it says. I've just
So,
you didn't get my
Yeah.
accent.
so yeah, that's really unlucky. There was tawniest and town site.
Oh, really?
Side.
Yeah.
So yeah, you thought of it and then you just mixed the two together.
That's
No,
it. I've got a
yeah.
feeling towniest maybe was in before the cull, but I'm not sure.
If only there were a file somewhere that you could check that.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny.
Right.
That's
Well,
so
we
lucky.
have a break. It's 60 to MSR, 53 to Dave as we go into round 9, which is our third numbers round of this game, and it's to be picked by MSR.
I'll go for 3 large again, please.
Okie dokie. Your 3 smalls, 8, 3, and 7. And your 3 larges, 25, 50, and 75. Target, 256. Off you go. MSR?
256.
Yeah, Dave?
2556 not written down.
Okay, Mr. Ryan, go first.
So 3 times 75
Yup.
minus 25.
Yeah.
And then 7 times 8.
Oh, sorry, minus you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's lovely writing.
I'm trying to make it nice.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Good stuff. And MSR?
25 to 7 times 8.
I don't know if you need to write that one down.
Oh,
It can be. I didn't even see those simple ways. I just went for an omelette.
Do you want to tell us your omelette quick?
Well, I didn't twig to Dave's way. I thought he was doing it mine. I did 3 times 75 plus the 25 for 250, and then 8 sevens for 56 minus 50 was 6 to add on.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were doing. That's why I put plus
Basically,
25.
just making the 25 by doing 50 minus 25 instead of just saying
Yeah.
25. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even twig that.
Beautiful, needless use of all the numbers. Fantastic. Cool. All right. Well, that's end of round 9. MSR 70, Dave 63. So we'll pause for a couple of minutes, let the two contestants have a little break, and we'll have a little chat to Trevor, who I'm meeting for the first time on camera or wherever. I don't know if it's the same for a lot of people, so it's nice to meet you. I think we've played on Apto a few times. We won't go into the record just because, you know. But yeah, it's nice to meet you, and I couldn't help but notice the drums behind you. And I think your picture on Apto as well has like a musical theme too. So I'm kind of getting the impression that you like your music.
Yeah, yeah. Life without music would be flat, as I like to say.
Very good.
Yeah, no, it's I love guitar. Took it up years ago, and I actually took up the drums to get better at guitar. And I found out I'm actually a better drummer than a guitarist, so I'd given up guitar at this stage. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Cool. Do you like, are you part of a band or anything, or do you just like play for
I'm
fun?
in a few bands at the minute, and they're all at different stages. So we play in pubs with a cover band on occasion. Play last week, and that's good for getting out with friends. And then we released an album. Another band we released an album last year called Me Hook, with a friend of mine. So it's on Spotify, but it's not for the faint of heart, you know.
Yeah.
We won't play a little burst of it now. Then we'll leave that till after. But
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's nice passion to have. And so whereabouts are you based in Ireland now at the moment?
Yeah.
I take it. Yeah,
Yeah,
whereabouts are you?
I live in Dublin.
Oh, okay, cool. Did you go to? See, you said you played, I think, MSR in person before, right?
I was at my first co-event last, I think it was September, October in Dublin.
Mm.
So yeah, I met I think MSR was my first or second game in real life. So yeah, so I was really got a bit of a bug from it actually, and looking forward to. I think I'll go to Waterford this year, maybe Dublin again.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Good
We've
crack.
got the Sligo event as well. I think that Jessamine hosts, which
Yeah,
I'd love to get to at some point. But yeah, so there's a plug for that. And yeah,
yeah.
Eddie's one in Dublin as well. Be nice to go to at some point. So we'll see. We were on holiday last year. Maybe would have gone to the Dublin one, but we were sunning ourselves in Fuerteventura, enjoying all the sand being blown in our faces on the beach because it's the windy island. So yeah. No, but no,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, it's great to have those events over in Ireland as well. We've got Edinburgh, obviously too. So yeah, we're quite well spread out. But no,
I'm
that's
building
that's
up to
nice.
that with my wife. I'm going to, I'll go to Dublin last year. I'll go to two Irish events this year. Next year, be like, those things I go to where all those people are into countdown. There's some in England. So I'll see if I can get a weekend pass for one of those next year, maybe.
Nice. Yeah, that Oxford event's pretty good, and it's probably going to run again next year. So yeah, if you want a little trip to Oxford, then yeah, come and meet the host in person.
Yeah.
He's a nice
Bit of a
nice
cost of
chap.
it, yeah. Sorry, what?
But yeah, no, great to chat to you, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you play against one of these fine gentlemen. So yeah, thank you for that. We will move into round number 10, which is letters to be picked by Dave. I think you might need to move that on around in WebRack PG.
Yeah,
There
sorry,
we
I
go.
was just unmuting my mic.
Good job. Cool. Dave, over to you.
Let's go CV7 for a change.
Mixing it up.
It's kind of the same thing, really. But
This is going to be good. This.
VENUS. Oh, nice. Another E and R.
vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
And the last one out is a Q. Good luck. Sorry, Fiona T in the chat. Rachel looks like the test card lady.
Yeah. I was trying to find which one she meant because I remember a scary face there. I'm a bit insulted. I may be mispicturing what it was or misremembering.
All right, scary face. Dave, what have you got?
7.
And MSR,
It's a 6.
what's your 6, please?
A verse.
And Dave?
Avenues.
Very nice. I had quavers, not because I'm a crisp obsessed man, but Beachy.
You
anything
stole my
else?
joke.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all good.
It was a
Yeah.
cheesy one, to be
For
fair.
anyone questioning what a quaver is, as a noun, it means shaking and trembling in a person's voice. It's also a note having the time value of an eighth of a semibreve as a musical term. So, yeah, and on a music sheet, it's represented by a large dot with a hooked stem. So, yeah, not the crisps, not the Walker's crisps. Other brands are available.
There's a little music theme appearing in this one. It's good, but well done, Dave. You're back to all square. Yeah, it had to be a tie again, didn't it? 70-70. Round 11, MSR, your letters.
4 consonants, please.
Okay. L, S, B, and N.
Vowel.
E,
Another.
A, sports.
Another.
E,
Consonant.
R,
Go for final vowel.
and a final vowel, which is U. Off you go. Oh, come on, Dave, in the chat from Susie. MSR,
8.
Dave.
8, yeah.
Of course. MSR,
Enablers.
good stuff. Dave,
And same thing, enablers, yeah.
cool. Let's have a little peek. Perfect. Lovely stuff. 78-78 with 4 rounds to go. 4 rounds to go. 4 rounds to go. Nice. Beachy, any advance or anything interesting?
Nothing particularly interesting. The only other 8 was reusable. Quite a few 7s, nebulae, nebula, unreals, which came up on the show today, I think. Sorry for spoilers. Brulers, that kind of thing. But yeah, just those 2 8s.
Smashing. Cool. Let's move on to round number 12. Letters to be picked by Dave.
3 consonants and 2 vowels.
C, N, and D, A, and O.
Another vowel.
E,
A consonant.
G,
Another consonant.
L,
And a vowel.
and a final A. Your time starts now. Okay, that's time. Dave.
I'll go for 9.
Ooh, and MSR.
9.
Okay, Dave.
Decagonal.
Oh, MSR.
Diagonal.
That's beautiful.
That is amazing.
Smashing.
Yeah.
Smashing stuff. I'm assuming that was the only word available there, Beachy.
It was
Not
the only
any word.
9. There was an interesting 7 with calando, which is another musical term, which is gradually decreasing in speed and volume, which obviously these 2 players are not doing. But yeah, decagonal's fantastic.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Well done. I was stuck on glanced. I couldn't see it. So that's
Yeah.
smashing. Brilliant. Wow.
I was actually fishing for the A for the hopeful for decagonal at the end of that. That's why I went vowel. I thought about decagons or decagonal. So
Nice.
Well, it's shaping up to be a good game.
oh, very nice.
Let's move on. Yep.
Beautiful. All right. It's the last letters round, and it will be picked by the Vicar of Dudley.
I will go for 4 consonants, please.
Okay. M, N, T, and R.
Vowel.
U,
Another.
O,
Another.
A.
Go for another vowel.
That's E.
And final vowel, please.
Final vowel. That's I.
Ooh.
30 seconds. Time's up in the final letters round. MSR, what have you got?
8.
And Dave.
8.
MSR.
Ruminate.
Yeah, Dave.
Yeah,
Same.
same.
Cool.
Auto
There
minor
we go.
word, is it?
Auto minor. So, Beachy.
Yeah. Ruminate was the only 8 there. There was an interesting 7 that's come up, which is Moranti. And as someone who loves wood, I should have known this. It's a white, red, or yellow hardwood timber in Malaysia and Indonesia. But yeah, a few other 7s for anyone in the chat. New Roma, Manitou, Inama. Yeah. Rainhouse as well.
Right now.
But a load of
Very
7s.
nice.
Yeah, obviously the 8 tops it.
I was annoyed that you picked a vowel, MSR. I wanted S for Neuromast.
Oh.
That
And
was
I
what the
wanted
tip
A.
was at the
And I
end.
wanted A. And I wanted A for neuromatter. So.
Well, the next consonant was an L, so you were good.
You've
No,
already
you've
had
given that
vowel
away,
one.
Beachy.
You've already had
Doesn't
one
matter.
9. Don't get greedy. Okay,
That means
it's
an L in the conundrum now.
104.
Oh, you don't
104.
need that yet, do you?
Oh,
No.
you may as well turn the camera just
No,
so
'cause
it's
then
there.
I can't see the screen.
Dave, what numbers do you want?
One large, please.
1 large. All right. Your 5 small for 2, 7, 1, 10, and 7. Large number 50. The target for this round is 363. Off you go. Mr. Ryan,
Yes.
MSR.
363.
Super. Dave,
7 times 50 plus 10 plus 1 plus 2.
come on, Rach, write faster.
Say
1
method.
plus 1 plus 2. There we go. You didn't do it the way I wanted to. But
Did you
was
have a
MSR
different-
the same?
Yeah, MSR was the same. He showed us our paper, right? MSR, you were the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
was
just
your
did the
interesting way?
It wasn't interesting. It's just I did 52 times 7 minus 1. So
Ah.
I was expecting that.
All right, cool.
There were no interesting ways. They were all pretty much variations of those.
Cool. Well, 114, 114. Another incredible game. 2 very closely matched players. All
Can I
comes
just
down
ask
to
how the
this.
conundrum works?
So it's 9 letters that have been scrambled into.
Know that bit.
Yeah, you should have in that link I sent you. There's a buzz button?
Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah. I can see that.
So let's give the buzzers a test.
Yeah, I've enabled them, so perfect.
Crikey, that was loud. Okay, so they're both working.
And they both sound different.
Yeah.
Right, I think that's good idea.
That'd be odd. Cool. All right. Well, are we both ready? We both happy?
So, yeah. Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
It's too ready. Sorry.
Test.
I think I know it. It's
His hands fit
Good
in
luck,
it.
both.
All right. Okay. Best of luck, both. Let's reveal this crucial zoom down conundrum. MSR on 2.1 seconds.
Genist.
Genist
yeah.
Fantastic.
is correct.
Well done. Played.
Excellent
Well
game,
played.
chaps. Well done. Commiserations, Dave.
I feel like it's not a bad losing score.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty decent.
It's
I'm just
absolutely amazing.
actually for a second. I'm just going to look. I know we're only 3 episodes in, but I want to know like how, as a losing score, that ranks. So let me pull up my little Google sheet with all the scores in.
And while you do that, I've just got to say, bone conducting headphones are not good for that buzzer. It all vibrate. It was like, oh, that was horrible.
Right. Okay. So Grady lost with 115 in the match before.
So I've not even won that.
You haven't got the highest losing score, but second comes right after first. So
in
Not very respectable
That's
score.
fine.
it's a very respectable. So, okay. I just tried to type something and it didn't like that. Like that hasn't just deleted
at least
everything.
it wasn't Susie beating you, Dave.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's it's a little thing. Can I just say that I said about the bike ride that like nearly ruined me last Friday. Well, Susie's doing this like longer version of that this coming weekend, and it's like there's a charity. So, I mean, she might put a link up to her Just Giving page or something if anyone fancies that. If I'll just take this opportunity to give it a plug.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Yes, please. Let's raise lots and lots of money.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic challenge. So, yeah, good luck,
It's
Susie.
quite good. It's a charity for like people who work in the pub industry, and we've actually met a couple of people recently who work in Lewis who've actually used this charity when they've got into problems. So it makes it a bit more kind of meaningful. So it's a good thing, and we all like people to work in pubs. Well, I do anyway.
Let's save some of the material for when I chat to you after round 9. Yeah.
Oh God,
We can talk more about
chat.
it.
Oh right. Oh no.
Yeah, we'll have a natter. Don't worry. You can't
I've got
just
nothing else to say
now. I'm sure you'll find something. We'll be fine. Cool. Congratulations, MSR. Great performance there.
Thank you.
Done. So yeah, now let's bring Trevor in and see how he fares against our reigning beardy champ. So has everybody got the links that they need? Trevor, I think I sent you the web rack one.
Yeah.
Cool. You all set as well, MSR?
Yeah, indeed. Good luck.
Smashing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm going to get rid of that now. It says Trevor McHugh you, which is weird.
And yeah, Beachy, you can obviously load the conundrum in while we're playing, so we'll be fine. All right.
Yeah.
Best of luck, both. Let's jump straight in. MSR, first round. Letters to be picked by you.
4 constants, please.
Cool. T, P, S, D.
Foul.
U,
Another.
A,
And another.
I,
And another.
E,
And a final consonant, please.
and a final C. First round. Here we go. Sorry, I should have read this out before starting the game, but David Hilton, before the conundrum. Will it be the vicar or will Dave be quicker? Oh, I love that, man. MSR, what you got?
I think I have me a 9.
Oh, okay. And Trevor?
I'll go for 9 as well then.
Oh, exciting. MSR, what is it?
Cuspidate.
Cuspidate. And Trevor?
Today,
Yeah, I can see that. Perfect. Beachy, what do we say?
The verdict is Cuspidate is absolutely great. Yeah, it's there for 9.
Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Excellent stuff. What a start.
Yeah.
Got a definition for us?
Yeah, it's a derivative of cusp, which itself has quite a few definitions. The top one in Oxford is a point of transition between two different states. The example sentence is those on the cusp of adulthood. So yeah, transitionary.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Brilliant. You don't get better than that. 18 plays 18 after round 1. So cracking stuff. Into round 2, to be picked by Trevor.
2 consonants and 2 vowels.
Okay, T and S, U and A,
Consonant, please.
G,
Consonant.
R,
L.
I,
Consonant.
another T,
L, please.
and lastly O. Best of luck. Okay, time's up. Trevor
7.
and MSR.
7.
Okay, Trevor, what's your 7?
Guitars.
Guitars and MSR,
Tourist.
tourist and guitars. Lovely. Any advance?
No advance there. There were quite a few 7s hidden away. You can't go without saying agouties for our mouse friend if he's in the audience. That's just a burrowing rodent. Another countdown word is Jawas, which I believe is a non-Christian. I've got tourista here as well, which is just, in mainly US English, it's a tourist, but as a mass noun, it's diarrhea suffered by holidaymakers when visiting certain foreign countries.
Lovely.
But yeah, let's move on to some numbers.
Yeah, okay. Lovely stuff. Not really. 25-25. First numbers round. MSR.
God.
Pick away.
Load of crap that was. Sorry, 3 large, please.
Okay. 3 smalls. 4, 5, and 10. 3 larges. 50, 75, and 25. Target for this round, 874. Best of luck. Thirty seconds gone. MSR.
875 not written down.
Okay, Trevor.
875.
Okay, MSR. Let's hear yours first.
So 25 times 4 is 100. Add to the 75.
We haven't got the
multiplied by
board.
5.
Oh, sorry. That's me finishing writing down my method.
Okay,
Sorry.
right.
Start again.
Yeah, sorry.
25 by
MSR,
4 is 25 by 4 is 100.
Yeah.
Add 75 is 175, and then times by 5.
For 875.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
10 times 50 and 5 times 75.
10 times 50. Yeah, this is going to get messier throughout. I can't even ask the right line. Just lifted at an angle.
That's fine. Cool. Right, 7 points each. Rach, was it possible?
It was, but I just realised I turned this away. So we do 25, add 10, well, I don't know why I put brackets, is 35, and then 75 minus 50 is 25, multiply for the 875, and then 5 minus 4 equals 1 to take off.
Lovely.
Right, that's very messy.
It's beautiful. It's fine. We get it. Cool. Okay, but 7 points good there. 32-32. Into round 4 we go. And it's letters to be picked by Trevor.
2 consonants and 2 vowels, please.
Desmond. R and N, E and A.
Consonants.
M,
Consonant.
D,
L.
another E,
Consonant, please.
F,
Consonant, please.
and lastly,
Oh, sorry.
Beachy making a noise. N. Good luck. That's time. Trevor.
Go for an 8.
8. MSR,
Just 7.
which is
Meander.
meander. Trevor, what's this 8?
I've gone wrong. I've got N framed. 9. Sorry.
Oh. No, N framed is 8,
8.
right?
8.
No.
Yeah.
N framed is 8. Yeah, that's 8. Beachy?
Yeah, N framed actually isn't there. I don't know if that helps. Unframed, but not N framed.
Unlucky.
There were 3 8s on offer. There was freedman, which is an emancipated slave, and then mannered and remand as well. And they were the 3 8s that were on offer.
Cool.
But yeah,
Very unlucky there. Yeah. So MSR takes the points. 7. So we got a break. 39 plays 32. Into round 5 we go. What are you doing, Rach?
I just realised I hadn't wiped the board.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Yes. MSR, your letters.
I'll go for consonants, please.
H, R, G, and M.
Vowel.
A,
Another.
I,
And another.
another A,
Consonant.
L,
And final consonant, please.
and we finish with D. Good luck. MSR,
6.
6. And Trevor?
6.
Another 6. Okay. MSR, what's yours?
Radial.
Radial and Trevor?
Radial.
Radial as well. Oh, I had diagram. Don't
I
know,
had
Rach,
admiral.
what you had. Admiral. Nice. Beachy.
Yeah, diagram and admiral were 2 of the 7s. Sorry, I'll put that display on. There was Almira there as well. There was a single 8, which was madrigal. Madrigal. And that is a part song for several voices, especially one of the Renaissance period. So yeah, a very musical theme again.
Yeah, there we go. Got a couple of madrigals in the chat, so well done to you if you got that. But yeah, 6 each, 45, 38. We're now into Trevor's first numbers pick.
6 small, please.
6 more, yes. Okie dokie. Your 6 small numbers are 4, 5, and 8, 6, 2, and 3. And you'll be going for 889. Ooh, very best of luck. Here we go. Quite tricky, that. Trevor?
880.
880. And MSR?
Not written down.
Okay, not written down. MSR?
No, nothing, no in there.
Nothing. Okay, so Trevor, you're 880, not written down.
8x5 is 40.
Yep, sorry. Where's my pen? There. So 8 by 5 is 40.
6x4 is 24. Take 2 from 24, you've got 22.
Minus for 22 and times
And
4.
multiply the two together.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
All right.
Cool. So 5 points. Rach, what's the verdict?
The best was one away. Do you want me to
Oh,
write that,
Dave. Dave's got a thumbs up there, if you don't mind, Rach.
Dave can go ahead if he's got it.
Yeah, okay, so 8 times 4 is 32.
Yeah.
Plus 5 is 37.
37. Yeah.
6 plus 2 is 8.
Equals 8.
Multiply those.
240, 296. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
296.
I don't know, then multiply it by 3.
It's the 37 trick.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I was looking for the 37. I couldn't see it in time. So, yeah, well done.
Sorry about I mean, it's fair enough to let me try and grab a bit of glory after losing, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Cheers.
Very,
Yeah.
very nice.
I've just figured out there, Rach, that I could have easily pinned you on the Zoom call to make you bigger so everyone can see the workings out. So, yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
I'll remember that for next time. Okay.
Oh, great.
Okay. Moving on.
I'm an
Trevor
idiot.
closes the gap. 2 points in it now. It's MSR 45, Trevor 43, and MSR, it's your letters.
More confidence, please.
Okay. C, B, Q, and N,
South.
E,
Another.
A,
Another.
I,
And another.
O,
Final consonant, please.
and a final D. Here you go. 30 seconds. That's your time. MSR
7.
and Trevor.
It's
6. What's your 6?
Beacon.
And MSR.
Cenobia.
Can you spell that, please?
Cenobia.
Yeah. Take that sneer off your face, Rachel. Beachy, is that good?
Trevor, I was with you with Beacon. Cenobia is fantastic. MSR, do you know what a cenobium... Well, it's the plural of cenobium. Do you know what cenobium is?
As much as I know how to grow a full head of hair, so no.
It's a monastery.
Oh, come on.
There was also cabined there for 7. But yeah, other than that, just a few 6s. Deacon, bodice, that kind of thing. So yeah, MSR, nice one for 7.
Lovely stuff. Yeah. The gap is 9. MSR 52, Trevor 43. Just going back to the chat. The numbers round, that's only the 9th time someone has scored 5 in a Zoomdown numbers round, and the first time since Series 3. So
Thanks,
say,
Leslie.
Well
Sorry.
done. Like,
Sorry.
but
Thanks, Leslie and Fiona, about the full screen with the whiteboard. We'll do that now, going forward.
yeah, good stuff. Okay, so let's move into round number 8 with the gap at 9 points. Trevor, your pick.
2 consonants and 2 vowels.
Okay, M and T, E and O.
Consonant, please.
R,
Vowel.
E,
Consonant.
N,
Consonant, please.
P,
And a vowel.
and to finish, U. 30 seconds. And that's your time. Trevor?
7.
And MSR.
I'm an 8.
Okay, Trevor, what's your 7?
Umpteen.
Umpteen, nice. And MSR.
Eruptment.
Eruptment. Can you spell that? Just, I mean, I think I know, but
Erupment.
cool.
All right.
BG.
So yeah, umpteen's absolutely brilliant. I hate to say this, MSR, but it's misspelled. It's the P and the M are the other way, so it's erumpent.
Erumpent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a biological term. It means bursting forth or through a surface. But yeah, sorry.
That's unlucky. 2 points the gap again. 52 to MSR, 50 to Trevor. We are going into round 9, and MSR, it's your second pick of the numbers.
Let's go for 3 large, please.
Okay. Whew, 3 smalls, a 5, 1 and 1. 3 larges, 100, 50 and 75. And the target for this round is 276. Off you go. That's your time. MSR?
Yeah, 276.
276. Trevor?
276.
Nice. MSR, let's... Oh, we've got the board ready. Nice one.
75 by 5 is 375. Take away 100 and add 1.
Nice.
Cool.
Yep.
Very straightforward. And Trevor?
50 by 5 plus 100 minus 75 plus 1.
Yeah, this doesn't work well with the desk here. 50 by 5 is 250. And then, what did you say? 100 minus 75.
75.
Yeah. This one I could do with being left-handed. Yeah.
Plus
Cool.
1.
That's 10 points each, BG.
There we go.
Lovely. Cool. All right, 62 plays 60. Let's pause for a couple of minutes. Dave, tell us more about Susie's challenge, please. You're on mute.
Right, okay, I just forgot the interesting bit that I just said. But anyway, she's doing like a 220 kilometers over 3 days bike ride in the Lake District, starting on Thursday. It's for a charity called, there's one called Only a Pavement Away, and the other's the Licensed Trade Charity, and they help people who work in that industry who get into problems for whatever reason, because I guess a lot of people who work in that industry have lives that can become unstable for one reason or another. And she's doing a raffle, but most of the prizes are kind of around here. But so probably not worth doing that bit. But there is a Just Giving page where people just like whatever you think you can afford, a couple of quid, 1,000, whoever you are, you know. I'm looking at you, Ashford. I know it's not really that rich. I'm just kidding. So yeah, and it's a sort of thing that, like, for a proper cyclist who's in their 20s and ways and has a BMI of like 17 is probably really easy. But I'm not casting aspersions about Susie's BMI here, but actually, which is lower than mine. But yeah, it's, you know, when you're in your very late 40s like Susie, it's a bit of a challenge. So and the Lake District isn't flat, so it's a worthwhile thing to do.
I'm just checking the chat just to see if Susie's popping up, because I mean, you mentioned BMI and age there, so I think you're playing with fire there, Dave. But no, that's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I know obviously the last few years have been probably awful in some ways for people working in hospitality.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So
it's nice. It was really nice to know that to meet a couple of people who said, "Oh yeah, I've heard of that." I rang them up when I got beaten up or when I had a bit of difficulty and needed some counselling or whatever. So they did some good stuff that mean that you keep getting mentally healthy people serving you pints, which is a good thing.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, that's fantastic. Yeah, so yeah, do share the link around wherever.
So Susie, you could do that. I'm looking at my phone saying that, but
she's just popped up saying he's feeling brave.
Yeah, that's because she's not here.
But Dave's speech was nicer earlier, off the cuff. So yeah, sorry, we should have saved this material, but never mind.
Yeah, you should have just like done a rewind or something there. Yeah.
Yeah, just changes slightly. Obviously, it's lovely to see you and Susie at events, especially now that I've got past that mental block and I can actually beat her every now and again. Which is your next event? Where will we next see you both?
Well, I was hoping to go to Reading at the end of the month, but we can't go because someone's getting married. So we're kind of. So when's the next one after that? That's at the end of August, isn't it? Is it Reading?
Durham's the 6th of July. Is it 6th, 7th? We've got Durham. But yeah.
Durham's quite a long way from us now.
Oh, yeah.
We would have liked to have gone to it, but it's like from Lewis, it's a really long way. There are less now that are within a reasonable distance than there used to be. Yeah. But But it was Tunbridge Wells was nice to be able to go to. We just went there on a bus, which was free, so that was nice.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I was gutted to miss Tunbridge Wells, but yeah, to look after mother, and obviously it was won by a complete muppet, so obviously it can't have been that good. Oh, speaking of that muppet, yeah, so you got Birmingham at the start of August. Just to plug that one as well.
Birmingham at the start of August, that might be doable. That's not too far.
Come to Birmingham in August. All the hotel rooms are really cheap. Come and you'll see why.
Right, yeah. I mean, that's probably only like maybe on a good day less than 4 hours drive. So maybe.
It's never a good day in Birmingham, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a word about that. But I'd like to go to it because nowadays we sort of feels like we don't go to enough because I always enjoy them when I go to them. So we might just do that.
Lovely. Well, yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you. The next event.
Where's the next Oxford one?
Well, I need to figure it out. So I really enjoyed doing the June one on my birthday the year before, and then this year was March, which again was fine. The attendance was down, I think. Maybe time of year or just because it's me. But yeah, we'll see what's available on the calendar next year and put communication out. But I was umming and ahhing about whether or not to host it, but I think I will. So
good. Yeah. Well, unless there's like some very specific reason, I'm sure we'll make that anyway. For sure. But is Birmingham the end of season one, or is that Milton Keynes again?
I'm not sure actually. George was saying about moving it potentially.
Yeah, it's definitely going to move from Milton Keynes because our November event's going to be Hemel Hempstead. So George likes to do a system of north-south.
Right, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, so there's going to be Hemel Hempstead. Oh, we should be able to do that. That's in November.
Yeah, it's not confirmed yet. That's going to be with the Rachel Perkins on the 1st of November. It isn't fully confirmed. It's still penciled in. But yeah,
Oh,
we
fingers
will
crossed.
get it
If that's on,
confirmed.
we'll almost certainly be there, I think. Yeah.
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 Cool. Yeah, and just
Susie
to
said,
be
let's go to Birmingham, by the way.
No, right, good. No, see you in Birmingham.
just to be fair as well, the next event is Stockport, right, on the 14th.
Which is where I grew up, so I kind of like to go there, but don't. Yeah, there's. I'm not going to say anything because there are reasons why it's a bit tricky. It sounds worse than it is. But yeah, whatever you're thinking, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Banned.
For anybody who's in the chat, I will send a link now to the upcoming events we've got, just in case anybody isn't involved. I think everybody has been to one, but yeah, the link's in there to the Focal website. I'll shut up now. There we go.
No, never shut up. Right. Awesome. Lovely to chat to you, Dave, as always.
You too, yeah.
Let's go back to the game. 2 points in it. MSR 62, Trevor 60. Round 10. Letters to be picked by Trevor.
2 consonants, please.
2
Vowels.
consonants. T and V, E and U.
Consonant.
S,
Consonant.
R,
L.
O,
L.
I,
Consonant, please.
and lastly, G. Good luck. And that's time. Trevor?
7.
7. MSR?
8.
8. Trevor, what's your 7?
Austere.
Austere. MSR?
Vitreous.
Vitreous. Very nice.
Yeah,
Peachy?
vitreous. I've got it up here. It's beautiful. It's like glass in appearance or physical properties. Yeah, so like quartz. It's lovely. Yeah. There was also another one there for any Star Wars fans. General Grievous has entered the chat. Grievous was there. Grievous. Always an awkward one to spell, I think, but yeah. Grievous and Vitreous for the 2-8.
Cool. All right. Well done, MSR. That takes you 10 points into the lead. Letters, they're yours, MSR.
4 consonants, please.
Okay, we've got H and K, S and W.
Vowel, please.
A,
Another vowel.
E,
Consonant.
L,
Vowel.
I,
Final consonant, please.
and C. Best of luck. Here you go. All right. MSR, what have we got there?
7.
And Trevor.
7.
2 7s. Okay, MSR, what's yours?
Surely.
Okay, and Trevor?
Walkies.
Walkies. Cool. Beachy?
Yeah,
Happy?
they were fantastic. There was another 7 there. Well, there were quite a few, but one of them that I liked was Sack-like. For obvious reasons, yeah. Just we'll move on. There was 1-8 there though, which was Chalkies, and
Chalkies.
that is from Australian and New Zealand English, and it just means a school teacher. So yeah, Chalkies. So yeah, MSI, you didn't say that, but in fairness, you're not Australian or New Zealand. So there we go.
No, thank goodness.
You talk a bit back in the day now anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sorry, the example sentence here is, I get 3 holidays a year being a chalky and all. Whatever.
Excellent. Fiona got chalkies. Well done, Fiona.
Nice one.
And Adam Latchford got chalkies. And Owen got chalkies. And yeah, Dan Byram. Chalkies crossed my mind, but I've never seen it before, so dismissed it. Oh, unlucky Dan. Terrible. Cool. We have 4 rounds left, and there are 10 points in it. MSR 77, Trevor 67, and Trevor, it's your letters.
Consonants and 2 vowels.
Okay. G and R, U and O,
Consonant.
L,
Consonant.
S,
Vowel.
E,
Vowel.
O,
And a vowel, please.
and lastly, another U. Good luck. Okay, that's time. Trevor?
6.
6. MSR?
7.
7. Trevor, what's your 6?
Rogues.
Rogues. PG? MSR?
Regulars.
Give it a spell, please.
Regulus.
Okay. Yeah. Regulus is shown up on the maxes here, but in ODP it is not shown up as a head word. Yeah, that's very interesting. You can spell Regulus with the U, but for some reason it says no exact matches found with the O. So, and I've definitely entered that in correctly. So that is interesting.
Okay.
No, it is. It's there. It's there. It is a noun.
Were you just being a numpty, BG?
No, it's when you if you type it in the plural, it doesn't show up. Whereas normally, if you type it just redirects to the singular version. But yes, don't worry, MSR's in. Yeah.
Don't do that to me.
Sorry. Yeah, irregular. Oh, I've seen this word before. Yeah, it's used before numeral to denote a setting on a temperature scale. So yeah, it is pretty dated now. It's mainly in gas ovens. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it normally with the plural it just redirects to the singular. Anyway, there was one 8 there which was Orgulus. O-R-G. Oh, I should put the display on for the viewers. O-R-G-U-L-O-U-S, and that means haughty. It's just another word for haughty.
Very nice.
That was interesting.
Yeah, injecting a bit of drama into it.
Oh god, my heart was going. I was thinking, oh, I've done something wrong. But yeah, okay.
I wondered how I was going to adjudicate there. So,
yes,
I was just going to go to Jack's app,
Well,
which is available for Android users.
Yeah, it's definitely fine. Yeah, I think it might just be a glitch with ODP's website, but yeah. Anyway, it's all good. Sorry.
Well, 7 points to MSR. It's now 84-67, so there's a bit of breathing space as we go into our last letters to be picked by MSR.
All right, now I'm not having a heart attack. 4 consonants, please.
Okay, we've got B, N, D, and F.
Vowel.
E.
And another.
A.
And another.
Another E.
Consonant.
R.
And final consonant, please.
And to finish, L. Off you go. that's time. MSR,
7.
Trevor.
7, yeah.
Okay, MSR, what's yours?
Learned.
Learned, and Trevor.
Blander.
Blander. No problems there?
Yeah, absolutely
Happy?
brilliant. Yeah, 7 was the max again. One of them was Federal Enabler, which came out in an earlier round or in the previous game. Yeah, Blender. But yeah, just 7's on offer.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, in the chat we've got enabled, enabler, Blander, Federal, learned or learned, Blender. Cool. Okay, so 91 to MSR, 74 to Trevor. Trevor, your numbers.
6 small, please.
There he goes. 6 small. Okay, straight in. Your numbers are 9, 5, and 8. Another 5, 2, and 3. And the target for this final numbers round is 419. Best of luck. And that's your lot. Trevor.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, MSR.
Nothing here either.
Nothing here either. Okay, can I have a go?
Fine.
9 add 8 is 17.
Yeah, you've done it my way.
Yeah, times 5 times 5 is 425.
Times 5 times 5. Yeah.
And then take off 3 times 2.
Mm. Yeah, that was my way. There were only actually 4 solutions to that,
Oh,
surprisingly. So yeah.
it's a tricky one. Well, MSR takes you over the line. Still 17 points in it. Yep, I can add up. Cool. But yeah, no points for that round. Let's go on to the conundrum and do a buzzer test.
Sorry, Daz. Was that nil point? Was that no points to either?
That was nil point.
Right, okay.
Oui.
Thanks. Just I needed to keep on top there. I was just putting the conundrum in.
D'accord.
All right. So buzzers are enabled.
MSR on 0.0 seconds. Trevor on 0.0 seconds. Well done. Very speedy. Cool. All right. Well, best of luck, both. Let's reveal this Zoomdown conundrum. MSR on 1.8 seconds.
Various.
Yes, it is. Nefarious. Well done. That's another century under your belt.
Wow.
Yeah. Very well done. Good game, chaps. Unlucky there, Trevor.
Well played, Trev. Well played.
Yeah, it's a good game. But yeah, he's very speedy on those conundrums, and yeah, a couple of really good spots as well. So yeah, he's going to be tough to beat. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the experience. But yeah, thank you for playing. As I say, it's been good to meet you, and yeah, appreciate it. But MSR, on you go. Marching on. Okay, so the next show on Thursday is going to be interesting. So MSR's opponent in the first game will be Anthony Ensor, and obviously, if he wins that, he's a tetrachamp. So our second game will be to be confirmed, but it's going to be a humdinger if that happens. Otherwise, I'll have to line up someone for Anthony to play instead. So yeah, either way, it's a bit of a mystery, but yeah, MSR will be there, but Anthony will be there. So we'll be there as well. You know, that's a plus. Beachy will be there with his little smiling face.
Yes, I'll be there.
Rach, what was Fiona said about Rach? The card
lady.
Test
The
card
test
girl,
card
yeah.
lady, that's it.
Yeah, so the card lady, Beachy, and I will be there. But yes, just having a quick look at the chat. Taz, have I missed a game? Yes, you have, my dear. You'll have to go back and watch the video.
Rewind.
But yeah,
Taz and I had a
people-
lovely lunch date today, which was very nice.
Oh.
So
Oh, you kept that quiet.
yeah,
Yeah, you didn't tell us you were meeting Mum and Taz.
we had a nice catch up. She said she was possibly going to join, but it's usually when her family has dinner. But yeah, she's coming right at the end, so perfect timing, Mama Taz.
I will have to rewind to watch Lovely Dave. Oh, there you go. And there's a bit of love for your T-shirt as well, Dave. I love your T-shirt too. So.
I've got 5 of these. Yeah.
Oh, can I have one?
Yeah, all right. I'll send you one. Send us your address. I'll send you one of them. It will be worn, but it might smell weird, but
even better. Well, okay. This is
Genuinely,
where we
you can have
say
one as a souvenir.
perfect. We'll wave goodbye to the live chat. I think most people have left now anyway, but thank you for joining us. And yeah, we'll see you on Thursday. So thank you all.
Thanks for
Thanks a
another
lot.
cracker.
Bye.
Bye. We have ended.
We have ended. And Dave's
Oh, Dave's
disappeared.
left.
Oh.